And in the meantime, I just wanted to offer some commentary on what I took to be a fairly remarkable admission by the WRHA that the people of Manitoba have been lied to by Revera. I don't know if this is being too alarmist, but I feel like we should gather our pitchforks and our torches and run Revera out of town. I cannot believe that this company that is in charge of caring for the most vulnerable in our province not only let so many people down and let people die in their facility, but then they had the temerity to come out and lie about it and try and engage in a cover-up in front of the entire population of Manitoba. Everyone was watching that press conference on Saturday. It's completely irresponsible. It's outrageous when you think about it, and it's wrong. So we need better. I cannot for the life of me understand how this company that's so irresponsible, that's lying and trying to cover up their own responsibility for lives lost here, I can't understand how they are still allowed to run personal care homes in Manitoba. The government of Manitoba has to take these homes over. This company cannot be allowed to continue caring for seniors after what we've seen. We have 2 sites with basically 24 deaths at each one. How many more people are going to die? How many more families are going to be left on hold, waiting to hear about how their grandma, grandpa, parent is doing? We need action today. We call for strong and decisive action. I think you're all familiar with where I think the measures should be going, but I think the immediate step is we have to get Revera out of the business of caring for seniors. And we have to ensure that it's going to be a strong response that is not guided by profit, it's not guided about covering up liability, but that is guided strictly and exclusively about what is in the best interest of seniors. I also think that the Premier should be speaking to Manitobans about this issue. We love our grandparents, we love our parents, and for the Premier to be hiding out during this crisis is unconscionable. Mr. Pallister had all the time in the world to come out and yell at Manitobans and get angry and to lecture people when it was 20-year-olds. But now that there's a business potentially implicated in the deaths of seniors, he's sitting on his hands and he's silent. Inexcusable. We've seen every official you can imagine get trotted out from the Winnipeg Regional Health Authority. We even had Mr. Friesen out here yesterday trying to talk to people. We know Mr. Friesen is not going to be well received at this time. It is incumbent on the Premier to come out and answer questions about what's going to happen with Revera, what's going to happen with the military, what's going to happen to keep our seniors safe. So happy to entertain any questions if there's any